Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Drytron deck profile for this week. Obviously yesterday we dropped a ban list, so I have to post a couple of deck profiles. This is crazy. This deck's crazy now, obviously. But yeah, this is another list. This is going to be a blue I almost said blue eyes, Magician of Black Chaos Max. So this is pretty insane because obviously this card is really good, especially with the new release of Dynamond, which means that you can summon this on your opponent's turn and just basically use Azathoth. If you're not familiar with Azathoth, it literally just makes your opponent so they can activate monster effects. It's insane. So yeah, here we are. We're on another Drytron list. I don't think there's anything too crazy about this. We are on the Diviners, which we weren't on in yesterday's list, but that's because we were on Choju. But yeah, with this list, it's pretty self-explanatory. Another thing, you might want to take these Nibiru's out. I don't know. It's just an idea, realistically, just because Cashier is going to be really good next format, so maybe the Nibiru would be pretty nice. But I don't know. Maybe try something else. Maybe just try some form of board breaker. Maybe like Book of Eclipse might even be better, just especially because it's really good going first. You can just set it and then flip it, which can be really good. But yeah, one other thing is beta, just in case if there are Bestials this format, you could play the beta. Another thing that you could play is you could play the Ghost Spells even over the Nibiru's, just so that you have some form of interaction against Bestials. Because, yeah, but it's really not too bad. There's a couple lines that you can do that can play around Bestials, so it's not like the worst thing ever. But yeah, I don't think there's really a whole lot else to say about this list. I mean, the main idea is just to summon Chaos Max on your turn, link it off for a Dynamond, and then on your opponent's turn, tribute the Dynamond to summon back the Chaos Max, and then you just skip their turn, pretty much, which is pretty insane. Or at least they can't activate monster effects, so it's basically a turn skip. We're also on the Mikanko engine, which is actually pretty cool because if you do get Bestialed, you can search for Ohime, and then you can use its effect to summon itself, and then take the Bestial and turn those into a Beatrice, which is actually just kind of insane. And then from there, you can, dump like a Gamma or dump any other name, and you can continue playing. It's just kind of insane. So this could be like really, really good, especially if your opponent doesn't really expect it and they are on the Bestial cards. So I think that is a really hype option. But yeah, I think that's really about it. Another card you could be on is Book of Lunar Eclipse, because obviously you could just discard one of your Drytrons out of your hand, target two of their monsters, like the Cashier monsters, flip them face down. You don't have to worry about them, just kind of like Book of Eclipse. It's kind of like this deck's version of either Twin Twister or like Droplet, kind of. But Droplet's just not really good this format, I don't think, at least against Cashier. So I think that playing something like this could be really good, especially if you set this turn one. You could even play this over the Nibiru, honestly. But yeah, one other thing you could do is if you summon your Diviner, you can actually, like, if they try and interrupt you, you can use your Book of Lunar Eclipse or Book of Moon even, and you can flip your Diviner face down, and it does actually still go through, because the main effect is to send a fairy from the deck to the grave, and if you do so, it's a different conjunction, so it doesn't require both of them to happen. So if they are able to if this goes face down, then it still resolves. So you're still able to send the fairy from deck to grave, which is actually pretty cool. So even if it goes face down, you can still use the effect. It's all good. It might be a little bit awkward just because it takes a zone, so you might have to be careful about where you place it. But really, that's about it for this list. I think that it's pretty self-explanatory. You could definitely mess around with some of the ratios if you want. But yeah, that's really about it. As always, the deck list will be in the description below, and there will be another profile sometime later this week. I think tomorrow I will be streaming, so if you want to, you can come and join and say hi. I'll probably be playing Drytron on Master Duel if you would like. Maybe I'll be doing something else though, I don't know, but we'll have to see tomorrow. One last thing before I go, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can hit the join to become a channel member if you would like. It's right next to the subscribe button. It's completely up to you though. But with all of that said, I will see you guys later this week for another Drytron profile. Also, please leave your comments in the comment section below about like whatever you can do to improve this list. I really want to know, because I definitely want to improve this list. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.